Patty, and I'm with Living Mi Vida Loca, and today I'm talking to my husband here. You know, we've been married almost 11 years, and we have a 4.5-year-old child. So, you know, we're both new at being parents when we became parents 4.5 years ago. And as a mom, it's completely different being a mom as opposed to being a dad because the roles are different. So I want to hear from my husband and see what he thinks, you know, what his challenges are when it comes to being a dad, what his tips are, and, you know, who knows, maybe we'll learn something from a dad, right? Okay, yeah. So as a dad, what are your day-to-day challenges when it comes to being a parent?
My biggest day-to-day challenge, I would say, is finding enough time in a day to kind of compartmentalize all of my roles. I have the role of a dad, the role of a provider, a role of a husband. So it kind of just being able to fit all that into 24 hours is my biggest challenge. Yeah,
I think we can all relate. You know, it's a lot to be able to do that, but to have because, you know, I am a stay-at-home mom, so he does work full time, and I can imagine that the pressure of being the sole provider would kind of weigh on you. Do you agree?
Yeah. It means I can't lose my job.
That's true.
So yeah, that weighs on my mind every day.
Okay, well, you know, we're here for you. We support you. So, you know, 4.5 years ago when you became a new dad, and now that, you know, we have our second child and he's 15 months, any tips you'd want to share with other dads out there?
Yes, don't go crazy and buy everything that you see for your child, because they most likely use it for a day in some cases.
Yeah,
and then
true.
That's it.
True.
So really think about, will this be used more than a month?
Okay. Yeah, good tip. Good tip. So, you know, now that we do have 2 children and looking back before, I mean, I know that you read parenting books, right, before we had a child. And, you know, you can only read so much until you get in there and you really know, and like you really experience being a parent, you don't know what you're into. So what kind of, what do you wish you knew?
Well, I did read a couple parenting books. A lot of the books I read, or all the books I read, were more catered towards the male perspective. But one thing I really didn't see in any of the books that either you read or I read was crying is normal. Because I thought when a child cried, we had to go to the ER, yeah, or something was wrong, and it's just normal. So for new dads, don't freak out. They're gonna cry. You can't stop them from crying. So yeah, in a lot of cases, it'll just run its course, and so yeah, crying's normal.
Okay, you know, that's a good tip, because I mean, I know, like, I felt the same way too. You know, when kids cry, you start freaking out because you just want to fix it. You figure something's wrong, but you know, that's a good tip. You know, then I wish I knew. Yeah, that would have helped a lot too. So now that you know that you are a parent, are there any like resources or anything out there that you would suggest that new dads, you know, look into?
There's a lot of good information on the internet. Anytime I had a question, google.com, and put in the question, and I got pretty good answers. There's a lot of dad forums out there too. I wasn't really participating in any of them, but I did refer to them once in a while. So okay, I would say the internet's always, you can find anything on the internet.
And I love that, right? And everybody has it. So dad forums, check it out. Okay, well, thank you, babe, Alex, for, you know, talking with us and sharing new tips. So hopefully we can hear from you soon.
Yeah.